Hi everybody, this is Odd Samurai, and today I'm gonna be reacting to Fate Strange Fake episode 11, I believe. No, episode 12. So it's the penultimate episode of the season, but thankfully I already know that season 2 has been announced, so it's only a matter of knowing when it will come out. So I'm very pleased that we don't have to wait for a confirmation that it is coming. But yeah, I know I'm late on this one, but I was sick with a cold, and even now I'm still not like fully recovered. So like I don't think I'm gonna do a long post episode discussion. Like I really don't wanna strain my voice going over like 40 minutes. So I'm just letting you know. But okay. So before talking about what I'm mainly gonna be focusing on, which is Ayaka and Richard from last episode, first I'll say that I think it was a good choice to have Assassin and Sigma be the ones to approach Tsubaki first, since I think they will be very let's say the correct choice on being able to help Tsubaki. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think that will be the case, especially with Sigma's past and just feelings about it. It could also be Ayaka, but I feel like Sigma will be the first one to give her that push to realize what's going on, and that is not good for her. Also, we got a glimpse of how Mr. Black actually looks like. Well, I think that's what we were shown when it was this moment when they say something along the lines of like, I'm a god, or I was a god, but now I'm just like the remnants of that deity. And we only see like a very zoomed in look to their face. But yeah, okay. So okay. I think from Richard's flashback in regards to his let's say sentiment of being able to be efficient. I think that's what he said. At anything he tries. Later in life, he kinda not necessarily gave up, but saw it as a naive way of thinking, but also as a very arrogant way of thinking. But despite being embarrassed about it, he actually repeats it to Ayaka. Because I'm a man who can become proficient at everything. That was it. Proficient. And in that same scene, he got Ayaka to laugh for the first time in the show, which is, I think, something to take note of. And well, I think that's you know, Richard taking this sentiment from his youth and once again, grasping it as an adult, as a heroic spirit after death in these circumstances, the Holy Grail War. I think it definitely carries a different meaning than it did when he was a kid. By saying, I'm the one who can become proficient in everything. I feel like he's being overprotective and just, trying to take in, too much and try to carry burden that shouldn't be his to carry, like Ayaka tells him. When she's like scolding him about like, oh, you left me here in the church because actually you were not planning coming back. You just left me here and just wanted to be the big old hero, even if that meant you were going to die. No, here. Yeah, they could protect me when you died. If you have time to worry about me, then you can take better care of yourself, Saber. Which I feel like it's very much needed. Richard needs someone to tell him and remind him that he doesn't have to be the one to take care of all the dirty work. He can have a partner, someone he can actually trust, and not have to worry about being the only one to stain his hands with blood. It can be an equal thing. He doesn't have to defend Ayaka from things, because from what we know about what seemed to be her past, she most certainly is used to seeing horrible things. So, yeah. Like, she shouldn't have to, but she doesn't need to be shielded from it as much as Richard thinks she does. Which is why I really like when Ayaka tells him, like, please, you're not the type to abandon anyone, because you didn't abandon me. And even though she has such a low self-esteem of herself, to basically say, like, I'm someone who doesn't deserve it, and yet you still did it, then I don't want you giving up just yet. You're different from me. So I want you to be and try your best to be honorable and heroic. And even though it's a sign that Ayaka does put Richard at a level above her, I do love how they take turns of basically saying, please, think better of yourself. Even if it comes to the cost of putting themselves down for it. And I love him saying, my encounter with you isn't a trivial matter anymore. I must risk my life to save that girl then. If you think that highly of me, if you really think that I'm of such, that my qualities as a knight are of such quality, then I can't get myself to disappoint you. So yeah, really, really enjoying their dynamic. I think they're my favorite in this series. Strange Fake, I mean, not Fate in general. But they may get up there once it's over. It's possible in terms of like servant and master dynamic. But anyway, let's get to the next episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Just take some cover. Just a copycat. Just a copycat. Oof. So is it a reality marvel or a bounded field? Hmm. Oh. Wasn't the, you know, the dog Alkides's? But, okay. I guess it was transported here without Alcides. And Mr. Black took a hold of it? Cool. That did not do enough damage. And he just borrowed it. Hmm. What's happening? Uh. Uh. Man, this assassin has so many uses for Savania. Oh! Hmm. I see, I see. Oh, okay, gotcha, gotcha. Oh. He is a detective. He has his own series. Mm. Oh, Today, huh? Right, like, can we not fight while we're here? Hmm. No. Oh. Oh. Oh, Jester. Hmm? Uh, okay. Oh boy. Oh. Oh, this guy's. Oh, both of her parents suck. Even though I suspected it. This makes it clear. Mm. Oh. I think that was a glimpse of Mr. Black we saw. Or that's what I guess. That's my guess. Mm. Sigma? Hmm. Hmm. Okay. God felling crossbow. Hmm? A watcher? Uh, alright. I mean, he also has the same hair. And eyes. Mm. Shit. Oh, Sigma, you're in trouble. Oh, okay. Okay. That's lucky. Oh no. Oh no. Whoa. I don't know how I would describe it. What? What? Mm. What happened there? Oh no. Mm. Oh, okay. For a second, I thought someone might die there. Oh. Oh, I'm really liking this for her. Oh, I love this. Oh, I wonder what she said. Ooh, the direction there. Seeing it from her point of view. Mm. Oh, that scene was so good. The directing too. The composition of the shots. Francesca? Oh, and Francois. Okay. Sure. Trên dài để lùa gần nó ai Hey, no, I'm not nơi Đang ta nó started này Never done nothing Nothing that You die Trên dài để lùa gần nó ai Trên dài để nó ai Sensei taking a eye. Well then, I'll definitely not be talking about everything, but I'll try to cover the parts that interested me the most. So that first scene with that kid with in Sigma's flashback, like, you know, he had very reasonable and understandable reasons to rebel against the organization that they were in, so that no one has to go through what they've been through. And because he wants a better life than this. But back then, Sigma didn't really have the, emotional capacity to really understand, or even like the emotional maturity to really see where this kid was coming from. He was just like, this is how it is, and I just gotta follow orders. That's all there is to it. You think there's a life better than this? I don't need it, you know? I'm just living. And he didn't even understand why he wouldn't want to die. So it's just really sad seeing Sigma in the past. Not really being able to see all the injustice that was committed against him and other people like him, and just blindly kept on being part of it, which I think is why it's gonna make his dynamic and interaction with Tsubaki hit even more. Because of the way that he sees himself in her. I also liked the encounter between Assassin and Flat. Even though she wasn't like wowed like Orlando was when first meeting him, I still think she saw the way that he was acting and responding to her questions as reasonable and ones that she can respect at the very least. And oh man, well, Tsubaki's parents are really mages to the core, huh? Good lord. Trying to compete with the Matos? Yeah, no wonder they're awful. Also, like, yeah, I was trying to think that the deity that was talking with Tsubaki and Sigma, what did they say their name was? Jiao? At least that's what the subtitles say. That's Mr. Black. And I was doubting, like, do you really have Tsubaki's best interest in mind? But I think they do. Now, who is Sigma going to give the crossbow to? If anyone? I'd think it would be maybe Ayaka, but I don't know. But then, like, the reveal at the end, well, close to the end, is like, okay, so is Mr. Black the actual, like, what was it, the Horseman of Death? So then, who is Jiao? I guess we'll have to wait. I really want to talk about the Ayaka and Richard scene, but I'll just say that I love characters who have been running from something their whole lives, and now they're like being driven to a point, or they're being inspired by someone, or just, you know, an event of sorts, where they're like, I'm not going to run away anymore. I'm tired of that. And I just, you know, hate myself for doing that. So I'm going to confront my fears. Because running away now is scarier than that. And also, just like I said, the composition of the shot of Richard being in the light, Ayaka starting out in the darkness and then joining him in the light. That's so good. And just very good visual storytelling for her character arc. But yeah, I'm not gonna overdo it, and I'm just gonna leave it here and well, explain my love for that scene with Ayaka and Richard in more detail if in the next reaction in the pre-episode discussion. But if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. Till next time, see ya.